Bob Dylan wasn't a drummer, but his isms can be connected to everything. The night is for poets and madmen.
What do you think of Travis?
It's my ultimate idol. It's the reason I play drums. That's the beauty about being a drummer that plays drums on a record that you're singing. A knockout's a knockout. It don't fucking matter. You swing till the very last second.
Whoa, dude. It's okay. It's okay.
It's the drum guy.
Yeah,
it's
man.
the drum guy.
It's
Come on
Drumeo,
in,
baby.
man. All y'all Cribs episodes, they come in and all your shit is perfectly tidy. You're lying. It's like, drums, let's go.
If you see me in your city, say what's up, my hippie. What's up, my hippie? See me in your city, say what's up, my hippie. What's up, my hippie? I fall, that hilly.
I guess the first thing I'm gonna say is that I just spent 20 hours painting these drums. And if you don't say they look awesome, I'm gonna be very sad.
They look pretty insane. Dude.
Okay, all right.
Dude, look,
We're
look
off
at
to
all
a good
this.
start.
This isn't just
We're off to a
like
good
the
start.
same thing.
If you tell me that I ruined the DW kit, I'm gonna be very sad.
So stuck in her ways, trapped inside the valley. She stay on the internet, making it look like she happy. Her silhouette gets in the way of my shadow.
So what's the story behind that one?
So Bones was one of those perfect songs where it's just that wonderful buildup. You saw, there's no drums for a minute, you know? There's no drums for a minute, and then there's fucking 8 bars of I did not go in my Travis Barker bag. I went into my like under oath Dave Grohl bag, right? If you guys know out there, Aaron Gillespie, animal. But he really got me. Because it's easy, duh, it's easy. But if you play that shit with heart, it's like, you're like full throttle in it, right? That's the beauty about being a drummer that plays drums on a record that you're singing.
And you have the connection of knowing the vocal and all those peaks and valleys in the vocal part where you can just pick those spots out on the drums.
I mean, there's times when you're obviously only following click, you know? You're only like, let me stick to this click. And then there's times where it's like, bro, I'm perfectly fine with the 64th note off. Right? But let me follow the flavor of like how the music's moving like this, you know?
It's a hard song.
It's fast. It's fast, bro. You get that second verse, like,
dude.
Bro, if you're just playing casually like myself, like, you're like, Jesus, get to the end of this one. Halfway through, you're burning.
Did you grow up playing a lot of that kind of stuff, like really quick?
Yes,
like
but like, Travis had me play it like that. That song was the first song that I made for my album Internet Killed the Rockstar and made on the same day as Bones. So I made Bones and Karma on the same day.
Nice.
That was one of those days. You can't expect that to happen all the time. You can't expect that to happen a lot. You know what I'm saying? If you go into it wanting that, like, and completely letting go, like I said, removing the embarrassment, believing that you're like being channeled by something, you know what I'm saying? Then it can find you. But like, you know, again, you're gonna hear me mention Bob Dylan 100 times. Bob Dylan wasn't a drummer, but his isms can be connected to everything. And they'd be like, Bob, like, how did you write Blowing in the Wind? Be like, I left my window open, you know? The song floated in, I caught it. The night is for poets and madmen. my almighty list of real rock stars. You know what I'm saying?
Miles Davis,
Yeah.
Kurt,
I got a few drummers on there.
Travis.
Yeah, we got Travis on there. For
What
sure.
do you think of Travis?
It's my ultimate idol. It's the reason I play drums. Well, the reason I started playing drums is Zach Hansen
Okay.
from Hansen.
Yeah.
When I was a little kid and I was looking at these kids who were my age, even younger, I think, playing arenas, right? I was into sports at that time. Like I came up kind of playing sports. We moved around a lot as I was a kid.
Yeah.
It's funny when you watch sports, you're seeing as a kid all adults.
Yeah.
Right? With Hanson, you were looking at kids your age do something at a totally professional level.
Yeah.
So I kind of put down the drums for a couple years, and then all of a sudden, Enema of the State dropped. I saw Travis Barker. I was like, dude, that is the coolest looking dude. The
Yeah.
way he plays is insane. Everything about it. I immediately dove back into drums and sat on Napster and downloaded absolutely every live performance of Travis Barker.
Yeah.
And that's what taught me how to play.
Yeah, I shoot 'em down with a peace sign. Shoot 'em down like bang, bang, bang. I shoot 'em down with a peace sign. Shoot 'em down.
Still that. H-I-double-P-Y, you could probably see why. I do 70-70, sort of divine. When I put the letters together, the stars realign, then I shoot them down. With a peace sign, living like a roster, hair like monster. Wanna talk style, okay, already listed. Duke Ellington in the Uber ride, running up my old high school, now school to high. Dipping in the scuba dive, who am I?
The background on that song, how did it come to be?
I did a cipher for Raw Papers way back in the day. I think because going into that cipher, I was like studying people like Cameron and like classic like early 2000s rappers that would kind of write their raps out of knowing they were gonna perform them and like have like the shoot 'em down pop pop with a piece out, right?
Never forget
To stay high, that's right. Smoke me out of my deathbed, bury me with my pipe, cause I know y'all be cheating like me. Y'all need it like me. Pay the price for my ID, cause the price of freedom ain't free, so keep dreaming.
This was a time where I was making my album called Look Up. Basically going into that album, I was like, what would The Doors sound like right now making a rap album, right? So it was all like, instead of like an arpeggiated synth, the fact that it was a real piano and it's kind of out of tune.
Burning chocolate by the hour, or got me with the vibe, and never disappointed. Order me, more me, see me in the city. No fans, got friends, show respect with a zippy. Came through with a gypsy named my son, but you call me that. Cause that order me, more me, see me in the city. No fans, got friends, show respect with a zippy.
This was like a year or two after me and MGK met. I was like a little intimidated about being like, all right, what's a song that I can actually like ask my friend to get on? I came to him, he's like, I love this. Within a couple hours, he recorded his verse. He sent it back to me. And then I was like, all right, how can I take it even more classic, like hip hop mentality? And yeah, it just was like, it was like a huge trio. To this day, people are like, you guys need to start a supergroup, you know? This is kind of like my studio room. So I just moved back into the Hollywood area. And I love this house. I'm back over in Laurel Canyon. I originally moved here to Laurel Canyon in like 2016.
Yeah.
Due to my obsession with Jim Morrison. Okay. So Jim Morrison's house is right behind the Canyon store up over here. So I tried to move as close as I could to feel the essence of Jim Morrison, which led me down a very drug and alcohol path. So I spent like the last 5 years moving around and getting away, and now I'm actually about to hit 5 years sober.
Wow.
So I was like, bro, I'm going back down to Laurel Canyon.
Yeah.
So I'm back down in Laurel Canyon, the essence of rock and roll. I love to paint.
Yeah.
Covering the walls with the art that I would want, that I could never afford, you know?
I still burn for you. My whole life I've been on fire. I still burn for you.
Up in flames, light a match and put it to my name. Up in flames, I still burn for you. Every time I think I had enough.
I grew up playing drums, right?
Yeah.
I got kicked out of my first band, okay? I was going so hard with this band, and I immediately was like, all right, I didn't like that feeling.
Yeah.
I didn't want someone to be able to pull the rug out from under me, you know? And let other people be in charge of my destiny.
Yeah.
So I was like, I gotta become a frontman, a singer. I went and somehow I connected to Bob Dylan. I think it was mainly because when you hear about Bob Dylan, you hear so many people go, he can't sing. He can't sing, okay? And to me, he's the greatest singer of all time, right? So many people, he can't sing. So what happens when these people are going, he can't sing, but he's a great artist. They're listening to his words, right? And so what that threw me into was being able to like find that. Now, if I go back to, let's see, like, Johnny's in the basement, mixing up the medicine, I'm on the pavement, thinking about the government, right?
Yeah.
That's like a rap. It's like rap in 1962.
Yeah, wild.
All right? So I was like, I heard that. I realized I had rhythm from playing drums. They told me I couldn't sing. I wasn't gonna jump into singing yet. So I started rapping. I went like 10 years of being a rapper.
Yeah.
With Bob Dylan being my biggest influence. So I keep that close to me with my whole thing. My name Mod Sun stands for Moving on Dreams, Stand Under None. So it's all about telling the audience, like, listen, I came from the front row.
Yeah.
I came from going to shows. I came from the front row. I came from being obsessed with music. I did not come into this world with talent.
Yeah.
I was never told that I never picked up anything and had someone be like, you're really good at that.
Yeah.
You know, except my mom.
I still burn for you. My whole life I've been on fire. I still burn for you. I'm so strung out on you, I might relapse.
Yeah, the little snare thing in there, was that a Travisism or a...
Totally.
Yeah, thought so.
Totally. Bro, drum rolls in a song, I feel like changed that style of music, right? When you started getting into like, whole song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're like, whoa, this is like somehow really tasteful pop punk, right?
Yeah. Dude,
super different.
that whole like Enema of the State album is like full of that.
Oh,
it's like
totally.
anyone who was into that record is
Totally.
like, that's
I mean,
it.
almost every bridge.
Yeah.
You know, I took a solid 9 years without picking up drumsticks.
Yeah.
You know, after I went into my Mod Sun solo stuff, you know, the last band I played in was Scary Kids Scaring Kids, and which also was Mod Sun's first tour. Scary Kids Scaring Kids came to me and they were like, bro, we love you as a drummer, because my band Four Letter Lie, I toured with them.
Yeah.
They're like, we love you as a drummer, bro. Like, what are you doing now? I was like, well, I'm doing my solo thing and I'm selling weed. And they were like, I had just watched the movie Yes Man, all right?
Oh, yeah.
And I promised to myself I was saying yes to every opportunity for the next month. Literally 2 days later, Warped Tour comes to town. Scary Kids Scaring Kids is in town. Yo, what are you doing? Come to Warped Tour. I'm like, I'm literally 4 hours away to cabin, but I have to say yes, drive down. So I go there, and the singer of Scary Kids Scaring Kids, R.I.P., changed my life. Love you, Tyson Stevens, forever and ever. He was like, dude, you want to just come on the rest of Warped Tour with us? I had to say yes. So I said yes, left with no suitcase, came home, and they were like, our drummer isn't playing with us anymore. Will you play drums for us? I was like, dude, I really don't want to. Like, I'm really going at Mod Sun, you know? And they were like, dude, we need you, you know? And I was like, all right, here's my stipulation. You let Mod Sun open the shows, and I'll play drums for you. Great idea in concept.
Until it's real.
But a hardcore show, an audience, I came out, I kid you not, to me rapping over Party in the USA. That was my intro. I'm coming out, yeah, what's up, everybody? It's a party in the USA. Hands up like this. And everyone is like, the fuck are we watching? Dog, I'm not kidding you. I got literally booed for 30 minutes. Every night, 3 hours later, I'd get up behind drums and they'd all go,
Same guy.
that was him? And I'd jump in the crowd, and for some reason, that last song clicked with the audience. And they were like, into it, right? Maybe the first time of a 40-date tour that I had people like, when I said hands up, they weren't actually going lower.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? they were into it. And I came off stage, and the singer of All American Rejects was there. And he came up to me and he was like, every boxer wants to walk into the ring, throw one punch, knock him out. But regardless, that last round, that last second, a knockout's a knockout. It don't fucking matter. You swing till the very last second. And he was like, that's what you just did on stage, and you won the boxing match tonight. And I was like, hard. Kept that with me forever. ever. I'll go up now and play in front of a headline show in front of 2,000 kids. And I do not look out at the crowd like I deserve any of them. I mean, to anyone out there, man, it's a boxing match. Every one of those shows, you do not look at the crowd and let that determine where you are in that moment.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mod Sun. My name stands for Movement on Dreams, Stand Under None. What an honor, truly an honor it has been to sit here and play drums today. Y'all brought me back to my first love. Thank you for letting me show off my art and let me play drums for you. I think, side note, just like have fun while you're playing drums. I think if you saw anything today, may not be the most technical, but you can tell I'm having a good time. That's what drums is about.
What goes